as I'm talking, I'm going to be muting everyone so that way we can all hear. Then when we open up the forum, you can go ahead and unmute. Okay, so we're going to have new people coming to join us. We're not going to lock the meeting. So we're continuing to have noises, background noises that come through, and then I'll just continue to mute it as we go along. But in the meantime, we will move forward. Okay, so thank you everyone for taking your 10 p.m. time to be here with us. I know it's late, and we'll try to make this as quick as possible. And once the main message is complete, you can leave if you feel like you got all the information, and then we will go over additional questions from individuals. Okay. In the meantime, just so that everyone can hear us, if for some reason if you're not muted, please mute yourself if you're not asking questions or anything like that, just so that way we try to eliminate as much background noise as we can. We typically, when we have a lot of people, there are lots of noises from everywhere, so hopefully we can control that issue here, and we can understand. So to start out with, a lot of things have changed, okay, and not in in any major way. Our concept, the direction and so forth of our company is still the same, okay? So the only thing that's changed really is for us to find improvements in how we are going to conduct this business. Obviously, we've already experienced, many delays from having to launch. And of course, this has caused a lot of frustrations for everyone. We want to make money. We want to get this thing here going. And so that way, we don't want to spend all this time for nothing. So what I'm going to start out with is to give you guys a big picture of where we're going. And then once you understand the big picture as to where our company is going, then we'll kind of zoom in on things that are happening. Okay, the changes that are taking place is incorporated specifically so that our team can grow, and it can grow as quickly as we want it to grow without going through infrastructure limitations, things like that we've experienced. Okay. So let's start off. I'm going to share a screen. We'll start off giving you the roadmap first, and that way we can see where we're going.
Performances and artists. Leslie Longbowen.
Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, so with this, what we have is we are going to run our business in 4 separate phases. Okay, and each phase is a little bit different. But what we're doing here is we are designing our company for the long run. So everything that we do here, we want to make sure that our company will be around for the long run, and the intent here is for all of us and our team here to build your business this one time and make it the last time. We got a lot of things ahead of us, a lot of exciting things that are about to take place, and we want to make sure that as we are building this team together, that you're going to be able to benefit, okay, have full benefit from the team that you've built as we continue to grow, okay? The Philippines is only the springboard for us. We got a lot of things ahead of us that are exciting. So let's just kind of go through the 4 phases, okay? We're in phase 1 right now. In phase one, our team act as a marketing team, meaning that as a group, as a team, we are marketing the bundle services. It's a contract that we have, and so we are the exclusive, provider, marketing provider for the bundle package. And so in this case, we don't necessarily own the product ourselves. We contract to offer the bundle to everyone in the Philippines, but not only that, but we're going to be able to offer this everywhere else around the globe. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We're shifting our focus from just being, from just focusing in the Philippines to a global scope now. Our platform has gone from a localized country to a global, platform, and this is that shift. That shift makes it so that we don't have to have the limitations like we currently are experiencing, where if we want to enroll people, we want to activate the service, right now we have to go register with Western Union, and then after that, you get a code to get activated. We're shifting away from that to more of a virtual banking, setup, to where we're not having to go to a physical location to get a card, then, get activation. We know that will limit our growth because the locations will start out with a lot of limitations, and that will really slow our growth down. We don't want to slow this team down once this thing here gets going. So we're now going to be utilizing the global platform, so we can grow as quickly as we want in this case. All right. Now, so in phase one, this is where we're at right now, guys. Just trying to get this bundle package launched. With step two, or phase two and phase three, we will actually be offering our own product. As a marketing team right now, we all understand our compensation plan. We pay, through the bundle services, 2 pesos per level. As we progress to phase 2 and phase 3, our compensation plan is significantly more, because it is our own product. And then we have better control on the timing. We have better control of how much we can pay everyone. And it's going to be a lot faster as well, because we collect payment from our website. We do everything as we progress from phase 1 to phase 2. All the team that you have built, every individual that you have on your team, you're going to be able to benefit. And then this is one of the key things that I wanted to emphasize, is that you built your business one time, you built your team one time, and you're going to be able to progress with us as we move through the whole phase. Phase 2 and phase 3, we will have our own product, and these products, it's actually it's an amazing deal. Our goal here is to increase the compensation significantly. I was told not to give a figure, but I will tell you now that it will be very, very significant. So if you already have a team built, and we move on to phase 2 and phase 3, it will be a very, very good payday all the time as we do that. So that is something that to keep in mind. And what's on the roadmap as well, in phase 4 of our growth, we will be creating, the goal here is to create our own economy with our own cryptocurrency. The idea here is we will have a big enough force to support our own economy. I believe, maybe a year down the road, we might have 5 million, 10 million people. in our group.
Wow.
Once we have that, we're going to create our own. We're going to have our own cryptocurrency, and it is promoted in the complete reversal of every other cryptocurrencies out there. For example, if you look around you, you know that you got new cryptocurrency startups everywhere, and what do? They put the platform together, and after the platform is in place, they try to go out and try to gather support for it. Ours is going to be the exact opposite. We will have a force of 5 or 10 million people on board, and now when we put our cryptocurrencies together, we already have that many people supporting. We don't have to go and try to look for support. We already have our team, and as a result of that, okay, I believe this strategy will be a good. Well, it's going to be a big game changer for this. So this is kind of the roadmap that we're really looking to.
Audio input.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just mute again. Okay, so hopefully that kind of gives you an idea as far as the roadmap, where we're going. I think it's very, very exciting, okay? The next thing here is we're going to cover basically the geographical area as far as our launching point, okay? We're no longer saying we're days away. We're essentially hours away from having not just a launch in the Metro Manila area. Okay, we are with our new global platform. We are going to be able to launch everywhere, all at once. Okay, so we're going to have everyone in the Philippines. We're going to launch this, and that's pretty exciting. In doing this. Now, part of the reason why we've been experiencing delay and then only being able to launch in just a certain area is because we know that under the current banking setup, they cannot handle the growth of our group. Okay, our marketing group is just too big, too fast for them, and that's why we're shifting to the global platform. But here is the change, and I want to make sure that we understand this. Okay, our timeline in respect to having nationwide coverage. Our timeline, we're still looking at 3 to 6 months to get complete coverage everywhere to where everyone can have access. Okay, it is not possible to launch and have all that done in the first day. We need to understand this. But the strategy for us to launch nationwide, even though when we're starting out, even though some people when we launch are not going to be able to receive service right away, but at least they know that, okay, here is a platform that is working. It's working in other areas. So now it makes it easier, okay, to know that, okay, so they got service, in a lot of areas. How do you get service into your area there? If it doesn't have that service right now, okay? And so in order to do that, okay, the key here is our team need to help, okay, in that respect, that we can grow, we can get, that connectivity for everyone by utilizing, essentially, we all understand this already. We want help from everyone. So, for example, if once we launch, and then there's an area that needs service, with our technology, it allows us to just build our team, add SSIDs to the area, and if we start, you don't have it. A month later, if you build in your area there, you're going to have service, okay? So it could be a month. It could be 2 months. It just depends on how quickly we can build that area. And then once we have the area built, we will have service. That's just how simple this can be. Okay, so I wanted to mention that how our technology connects is in with three different types of networks. We got the first one, we can connect through open networks. The second one, we connect through premium networks. And the third one, we can connect through SSIDs. Okay, so the SSIDs, we know we've been collecting this. These, if you have, oh, and by the way, nothing's changed as far as having a business relationship with the big telcos. Okay, we're still going to be able to have access to those. When we launch, so what we're doing here is yes, we have access to that, and now you got open Wi-Fi, you got premium Wi-Fi network, and then also the SSIDs. Our function is to provide, if there are towers here and towers here, okay, and then we got networks between that, our function is we need to add one SSID per new person that is coming on board. Okay, it does take work from our team, but I don't think it takes that much work to add one. As we add one new person to our team, we just ask that the new person find one SSID to add. So our goal here is, let's say, once we launch, I believe within the next couple of months, we should be able to reach 1 million members very, very quickly. If we add 1 million member within the next couple of months, and then here we got all these towers, and then now we with each one of us adding one SSID, meaning that we're going to have 1 million new SSIDs all around. Okay, so when we have these SSIDs all over, what does that mean for us? It means continuous connectivity throughout. Okay, it means being able to pat ourselves on the back and say, you know what? Our team helped to connect the country. That was our main core mission. We're set out to unite and connect the Philippines. And so there is, I believe, that is a big pride factor for a lot of us, okay, to be able to say that. So again, I want to reiterate, when we launch, if your area do not have service yet, don't be despair. It would change. It could change it in the week or the month as we built the team. Okay, so that is the main message here. Is we are going to launch. We want people to actually start. Some of you will actually start making money as you're building your team. Yeah, you're going to be making money before possibly your area, okay, is able to offer service. So in a way, that's good because we know that the model is working. Everything is all good. Okay. So the next thing here, let me see. Okay. I think that's what I wanted to go over, and I hope we've covered that enough for you to understand. If not, just jot down that question, whatever additional questions you have, and we can talk about it later after this main thing, okay? The next question that I wanted to go over is in regards to payment processing. How is it, how do we process this, okay? Let me show you. Show you a sheet here. Okay, 1 second.
Is that you?
Huh?
Is that you in the picture?
That right here? Me? I'm in it. I'm live. Okay, where is this payment system? Okay, there it is, right here. Okay, all right. Can you guys see the payment options?
How to pay the
Yes,
product.
yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So, how do we, once we get going here, how do we pay for the service? Okay, so right now, in order for us to get going, okay, without any more delays, there's two things that's taking place. We have a temporary transition, and we have a permanent solution that's upcoming. Okay, so our goal is to go with the global banking platform, but that is actually 30 days or so away from having full integration. Okay, so in the meantime, just so that we can launch, we are using PayPal just for the first month, or I don't see any more than that, really, because the other side is just about ready to go. Just so that we can launch, we are using PayPal to start, and then if you don't have PayPal, there are a lot of like Globe Gcash, all the different payment portal you can use. But anyways, as a transition for us to get going here, we are going to use PayPal, and from there we can start. Okay, so everything is just about set and ready for us to have a full nationwide launch here. Okay, so now, what happens in a month? What happens in another month and a half? Okay, that's when our M1 virtual payment platform come into play. That's when we have full integration. When that happens, we have a built-in automatic $80 billion a year business that is actually part of our payment system. Okay, it's a very, very big business. This is in addition to our bundle package. So you can still make money, still build teams with the bundle package. That's not going to stop. We want to keep that going. But at the same time, our payment portal allows us to automatically tap into an $80 billion a year business. And this business doesn't really require much selling. Once you see how this is done, people who utilize this service, they will utilize it. You don't have to sell it to them because they need this service. Okay, so automatic tap into a business that is just, oh my gosh, it's 80 billion a year. That's just right there waiting for us. Okay, it's been doing 80 billion a year for the last 15 years. So I don't suspect that is going to stop. So there's a very, very big opportunity there when our M1 platform is fully integrated. Okay, so as far as payment system, I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Okay, let me see. The next thing I wanted to go over is how we get paid through our system. Okay. Hold on one second. Share. Share.
Off you po muna yung mga mic yun.
Okay, can you see the affiliate payment system on screen?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right, good. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. All right. So this, just so that you can see how we get paid through the different phases. Remember, we have 4 phases. Okay, we're now in our first phase. So this diagram is only pertaining to our contract and how we get paid with the bundle packages. Okay, then when we move to phase 2 and then phase 3, where we have our own product, where we're able to collect the money right in our portal, then this payment system shift a little bit. But overall, right now, with the bundle package, this is how we're getting paid. If you take a look at the bottom left, okay, where it says, you got that cell phone, this is where it starts, okay? We start with a customer or affiliate buying the bundle service. So somebody pays 350 pesos. Then once that payment is confirmed, okay, once that payment is confirmed, then the product provider, in this case our technology partner, okay, will confirm this payment that they received it. Then they will activate, once you make payment, they will give you instructions on what you need to do to activate the service, okay? So we're not going to talk about that for now. So they confirm payment, then they send. These are steps here, but it kind of happened automatically from our end. Okay? And this whole thing here just happened kind of all together. But this is kind of the process flow, okay? So when payment is confirmed by the technology partner, they will let me know in our system that, this person has made payment, okay? And then when I confirm that they sent me this information, then our system will go ahead and trigger a payment based on our 5 levels of payout. Okay, so once we know that somebody had paid for the system, that confirmation allow us to trigger the payment on our end based on the 5 levels. So let's say, once our system triggers that payment system, okay, the next thing here is in your back office, you will have an e-wallet. Hold on, let me mute everyone again. Okay. Well, how come I can't mute? Okay, so once payment is confirmed, then you get an e-wallet. That e-wallet will tell you how much you've earned in commission. Then, from your e-wallet, you can decide for now, where do you want to cash out your money, your commission, okay? You can go to the bank, okay? You can specify an account number and then push that money to your bank. So this is how we are going, the flow for cashing out your commission for now until our M1 platform is in place. Once our M1 platform is in place, you can do the same thing here, but there are other options. Like, you can ask that you get paid in different currencies if you want. You can actually use that payment to pay someone else in another country if you want. So that's part of our M1 package that is not ready yet, but that is upcoming. Now, the next question here is what are the qualifications that you need if you have a team? If you have a team and you are overriding your team, how do you qualify to get compensated? Well, the key here is you need to be an active affiliate. And to be an active affiliate, you would have to be a subscriber to our service, which is the bundle service. Okay? Every affiliate who are receiving commission must be active and paying the 350 peso per month in order to receive your overriding commission. And I think that is it's a fair way to go. Okay, you're actually going to be overriding people who are making money based on the bundle package. So you need to be the one that's also providing payment to your upline and all that. So I think overall, how this whole thing works is once we get going, everyone, all affiliates are also customers, and as customers, you're an active member, and then in this way it triggers your payment, your compensation. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at here on this chart. Hopefully that is clear as well. If not, we'll cover some more as we go. Let me see if there's any other thing. Our global platform, is it compatible with all devices? Okay, yes it is. Actually, our global Wi-Fi platform is compatible with Android and iOS. What is still lagging, on the other hand, is our IPTV side is still only compatible with Android for another month or so before the iOS will kick in. But the more important item here is that everyone can have access to Wi-Fi with either an iOS or with an Android phone. Okay, so that's a good thing. Let me see. You will have, some of you have friends or family members internationally outside of the Philippines. So let me get this clear. We are currently just focusing on building the Philippines. The question oftentimes is, can we recruit? Can we bring other people can we sign up other people from outside of the Philippines? The answer is yes, but only if they are going to help build the Philippines. If they are, we're going to be able to do that if they can help us help get more people, okay, in the Philippines, because that's our goal right now, okay? In that case, we can enroll them and we will pay them normally. However, if they live in another country and they say, hey, you know what, I want to start promoting that country too, we're not going to do that. And the reason why is, again, we're still focusing on the Philippines right now. They can sign us from an international standpoint, but only focusing on the Philippines. We're not going to that specific country and build yet. We're going to grow country by country, but on a more systematic basis. And just so that way you have an idea, okay? Shortly, we're talking shortly, okay? Within a month or two, I would suspect when our M1 platform is ready, maybe a month or so after that, everything that you've built here in the Philippines, you're going to be able to benefit from when we expand to India. That is our next target. Okay, there's 1 billion people plus over there. How would you like to have a system already put together, your team already put together, and we're going to be able to go to the next country and be able to override. So anybody that is, that we are, as we go to expand to India, all your team members here, you're going to be able to override. But when we go over there, if your team members know people in the Philippines and they are building, then you're going to be overriding that as well. So very, very exciting. This global platform gives us unlimited potential. And then when you add the ability to have M1, okay, on our side, M1, once you understand the full functionality of that, okay, there are so many different ways that we as a team, okay, can make money with, and of course it's a global platform, so there's unlimited potential to make money. And if there's unlimited potential to make money, and then you're able to override your team and everything that you've built, to that point, then what you're going to see is a continuous, inflow of cash flow to come through once our systems start to come together. So hopefully, that kind of gives you an idea where we're going here still. Okay. Now, are people on the international side going to be able to pay? Are they paying a different rate? I don't have the specific rate right now, but I know that in order to have access to the global connection, there will be a small add-on fee. Okay, and the add-on fee isn't going to stress anybody out. It's nothing. So that's all I can say right now until we have a specific number. All right. Many of you are still stuck on the legal document issue, and I want to get this cleared right now. Okay. In order for us to understand that with our business setup, okay, the way that it is set up right now, okay, I want to make clear that the document that people are asking for is not necessary, not under our agreement right now. Okay, when we move to phase 2 and phase 3, yes, we will need all those documents because we're going to be in country, we're going to be having our own product, we're going to have our own, offices, we're going to have our own possibly, service areas and stuff like that. Phase 2 and phase 3, no question, we need that. But right now we operate under, the, I call it the new business, the modern way of running business, which is online business. Okay, we're utilizing an app. So, for example, let's say we move, we have everything running. Okay, our business is just like Facebook. Okay, it's an app base. People will understand what it is. They sign up for it, and it works, and that's it. Okay, so let's take a look at if we go to step 2. If I explain step 2 instead of step 1, then you will understand why we don't need the legal documents. Let's say we have everything running. Our app is running smoothly, and we are now expanding to India. When we go to India, we talk to our first person there, and we say, hey, we got this app right here. It provides global Wi-Fi services. You pay for this app, get the activation code, and it works. Now, imagine that person that we just talked to says, oh, I'm not going to do this because I need to see the legal document, to make sure that, we're okay to do that business. Well, that's the same thing as if somebody says, yeah, I like Facebook, but before I sign up and use the app, I need to see, Facebook's legal document. It doesn't work like that under this modern way of running a business. It's just like Uber. It's just like any other business. Okay, so under that guideline, essentially, right now we will not need to have any of these documents until we move on to phase 2 and phase 3. So hopefully that would shed some light on that. With that said, that kind of summarizes the updates that I wanted to go over with everyone. And so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and allow anybody who has questions to go ahead and ask your questions. Just remain muted if you're not asking the question, so that way we don't have background noises, okay? Go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello. Actually,
Yes. Jim, is this Jim?
Yes, this is Jim. Oh, sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I'm new here.
Yes. Okay. Good morning. Or evening over there.
Yeah, it's evening here. I'm still on the fence about joining, so I just want to confirm some things. Oh, sorry about my camera. It's a bit broken right now.
Well, that's okay. I have an idea that you're behind there.
You see me?
I said I have an idea that you're behind there.
Yeah, good. So, okay, I haven't been updated for a while because I was busy with work.
Okay.
So, did we totally move away from mesh networks and satellite Wi-Fi now?
No, our environment is still mesh. Okay, everything is the same except for that we are essentially upgrading the system to go from just localized country to more of a global platform. As far as the Philippines is concerned, all the networks that is available through the local provider, you can say, we have here as well. We still have the same, the three telcos, all their towers and so forth. We still have that same access. The big advantage here is we don't have to worry about limited growth potential due to having to do the KYC process. Our thing now, we can just register online and we grow as fast as we want this way. So we've done away with the limitations, and everything else being the same, we've just made improvements.
Okay. But so we moved from Pure Networks to iPass, right? Recently.
Yeah. So our company is going to be called Connect, or Global Connect, and Global Flix. So my Global Flix, my Global Connect is the website.com.
Okay, so but now we're going to use only Wi-Fi hotspots to have the connections.
Well, that's how it was. That's how it was before too. Our main thing here is the Wi-Fi services and coverage in the Philippines is very, very well. We all know it's not very good and it's not wide coverage. And so what we're trying to do here is we're saying, hey, we want to help in that respect. That we're going to provide a lot more coverage, and we're going to price we're going to make the pricing affordable for everyone to be able to connect with us. So that is our goal. We're not a telephone company. Okay, we are Wi-Fi providers.
Okay, so it's not going to make use of the satellites now. That's what you mean.
Well, I don't think you got the right information in the beginning. It's not a matter of using the satellite. It's our technology, wherever the signal is. Okay, wherever the signal is, if it is pushed through to a certain access point by satellite, then we will use satellite. But that if there's a signal from above to an access point, and if that is a satellite feed, then our technology, we can use that as an access point, okay? But if the signal comes from another tower over here or another antenna over here, there are switches in there that will allow us to use that technology. So, the fact that, we're going to use satellite all by itself, that is not true. We and we don't claim that we're a satellite signal provider. What we claim is that, we are able to use existing infrastructure to really help extend coverage to more people, and we want to make it priced affordably. for everyone.
Yeah, so the bottom line here is our connection will come from Wi-Fi. Is that correct? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So we have a formal partnership with iPass.
Oh yeah, all that is set. So we're ready to go on that. We're in fact, I can tell you this now. We're not days away anymore. We're hours away from having a full launch. I'm actually writing the script now, so that we can update everyone on what needs to be done, because it's imminent now. We're right there, so it's pretty exciting.
Oh, that's great. So this is a formal partnership with iPass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's great. Great news.
Yes.
Okay.
And one more thing that I wanted to mention is our partnership is the one and only where we are able to use premium networks for the same price. Okay? Even Chur doesn't have this. We have access to premium networks for the same price. What does that mean? Okay. Public places, trains, airports. This is a big one. Okay. When you go to the airport, our network automatically connects to, there's 4,000 airlines that are part of this premium package. So chances are wherever you go, you're going to be able to access this, because 4,000 airlines, that's quite a bit. Okay. And so here's what happens when you get there, to the airport. You're going to be connecting to our service, pretty much automatic. And then if you're flying, then you're now 30,000 feet above ground. Typically, if you want internet while you're above ground, okay, you will have to pay, depending on the airline, $15, $19. Someplace I've seen as much as $29, for several hours of internet use while you're up there. Okay? It's free for us.
Yeah, okay, that's clear. Sir Richard, could you give us an estimate how many hotspots that we have in the PH right now? According to your estimates only.
Okay, so from a global perspective, okay, because this is a global platform, we're at about 50 million so far. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, but I mean in the Philippines.
In the Philippines right now, I don't have the overall number just for the Philippines, but here's what I do know. Okay, I do know that the integration with the 5,000 or so towers with the 3 telcos, that will be part of our connection. Okay, and so now, with those towers already set, our goal here with our group is to help with the SSID side. So once we have, as we built our team, and then each one come in with being able to connect with one SSID, what that will do for us is a very, very good continuous connection as we shift from one point to the next.
Okay. Could I share something from my screen? Okay, I just want to show you something. So yeah, do you see this one?
Okay.
That's the map of the Philippines with the current hotspots.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think we can do it in 3 to 6 months?
Well, okay. So I'm not sure. What you're using to. Okay. So what you're seeing here. Oh, okay.
This is iPass.
Okay. Yeah. You're not seeing the complete list.
No, this is it, sir.
Yeah. No, but you're not getting the. You're not getting, like, for example, the 8,000 SSIDs that we have is not on there. Then the telcos, the towers that we have throughout the country is not on there. So this is just according to their open Wi-Fi at the moment.
Yes. So in short, sir, this is only the hotspots that we have in iPass, right?
Yeah. Well, remember there's three things. Okay, this is just one aspect. This is just the open Wi-Fi, and even that is not exclusive. I can tell you, it's not exclusive. We got a lot more. So.
Even the premium ones are included here, sir.
But it does not. But it does not include the 5,000 towers.
No, because that's not part of iPass yet, right?
Well, it's not part of iPass, but we are adding all that to our package.
So that comes with our partnership with iPass.
Yes. Once we add that, then we have more.
Okay. So last question, sir.
Okay.
Can I add new SSIDs without being a subscriber yet?
Yes, you can, but you still have to wait for our protocol, our instructions on how you can add new SSIDs, and we're hoping that it will be done in the next day or so we can start adding more.
Yeah, because right now I think this is less than 1,000.
Yeah, you're not seeing in the whole list. So it should show up on our website here pretty soon. Last night, I thought that it should have been up already so that everyone can see where everything is, okay? But it's still not up. So when it's up, then you will see. But this is not a close representation of where we're at.
So you're saying this is not accurate, even if it comes from iPass? Okay.
Yeah, that is not at all accurate.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's all of my questions for now.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a lot more that iPass does not have. Okay, and then remember we are separate. We're in a way, okay. Global Connect, everything that we add from here on doesn't go to iPass, just goes to us.
So you're saying we will have our own service?
Oh yeah.
It's up iPass?
Yep. Yeah, we're not going to be called iPass in 1 month.
When's the time frame for that one?
Well, we're continuing to add more and more, and everything that we add more, as we add more to the system, it is specifically functional just for us, okay? And then, of course, down the road, we're going to be part of the global makeup, okay? But for the local, okay, for the local side, as we add more and more, okay, it will go to benefit our group in a way that's according to our mission here. And our mission is to unite and to connect everyone in the Philippines. So as we continue to grow our network and we continue to add more Wi-Fi, then the connectivity it's pretty much going to be there. Okay, and then so what we're looking at here is as we're starting, we're at 130 some odd thousand people now, and we figure once we launch, once we get everything going, okay, I think we're going to get to the million point here very, very quickly, and once we get there, to add another 500,000 to 1 million more access point, it would change everything. Okay.
Yeah. So about the legalities.
Yes.
Because some of the people here, the leaders, they said you already showed them some legalities. So
yes.
What's keeping us from showing those?
Okay.
Because we have it right now, right?
Well, here, let me ask you this. Okay, let me get this back here. Let me get this back. Okay. As far as the legality, there's a little bit of a change, on that. So here, in order to understand that aspect, okay, we have to start from the beginning. Okay, so this is the beginning of our whole company. Okay, it started out with just me having exclusive contract to offer the bundle package to everyone in the Philippines. Okay, under that contract, I have the right to talk to government leaders. I have the rights to talk to church leaders, to industry leaders, to individuals. It doesn't matter. Okay, I can offer this package to anybody. Okay, from that standpoint, we know that as far as the legality, it's that contract that I have with the service provider. Okay, then the next step here is I enlisted help, which is now instead of me by myself going out there and try to offer this to everyone in the Philippines, I now put together a marketing team. And so with this marketing team, this is where we're at right now. That we think that we can offer this, okay, provide the same bundle package using the same contract that I have to provide coverage or services for everyone. Okay, now, if it is legal for me to provide service on an individual basis, it would still be legal for me if I hire help. And then, so now the contract is between me and, Connectph is, how we compensate everyone is based on a 5-tier level. So the best way to understand this is, as far as the legality is concerned, Jim, you're still there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have a conversation. Okay, so Jim, the best way to understand this is that of a general contractor and their subcontractor. So let's say you are a general contractor, Jim, and you go to some, somebody who wants to build, skyrise or whatever project, right? Okay?
Yeah.
Then they say, okay, since you're the general contractor, you can get the job done. You got something in writing saying, okay, you can get this project completed, and now after that contract is signed by you and the owner in this case, you went ahead and start hiring your subcontractor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you got all sorts of different subcontractors. You got electrical, you got, excavator, you got all sorts of things in order to complete a project. Let me ask you this. If you're the general contractor and now you hire help, okay? You got subcontractors. Do you, as you're signing on new subcontractors, are you going to show them your contract that you had with the owner?
Probably not.
Probably not, okay? Because, remember, we're a marketing company, and this is exactly what we're doing. And remember, we move through different phases. And then our phase right now is that we got a global company that is already in place. And my contract with them says, okay, we're going to be able to support a marketing group. And then so now I'm putting together this marketing group. And so, in that respect, okay, we know that, iPass is all around, okay? Chur is all around. The bank is all around. And so, again, it goes back to that original contract, okay? That original contract, if, in essence, I'm the general contractor. And then so it's not a matter of, are we doing this legally? Well, that's the same thing as going back to the Facebook issue. Again, okay, Facebook have contracts with probably a lot of high-tech company in the Philippines who would assist them in making sure that their platform runs, okay? But to say, I want to use the Facebook app, and say, yeah, I want to see that contract, most likely that is not going to happen. And it is the same here. Okay? Now, one thing, like I said, as we move to phase 2 and phase 3, okay, where we actually have to have our own license because we are now completely, we're not running under a platform. We're actually offering our own thing. We're doing our own thing. Yes, in that capacity, we will be completely open. We'll have the corporation, everything all set up, all documentation, everything all ready to go because, that's a whole different setup than what we have. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so to be clear, not showing the document is just your preference.
Well, not showing the document is business itself. Is if you're the general contractor, okay, and then you show that contract to your subcontractor, what does that do to you?
But this is considered public service, right?
Explain that.
I mean, you want to connect people of the Philippines. So, I think as assurance, maybe they maybe can show us some sort of.
So as assurance, this is what assurance, as far as the assurance is concerned, people want to know, does the app work? Okay. What it comes down to is, does the app work? And then.
Sorry. I think there's more concerns than beyond the app working because it's been proven to work for 4 years now, right? This iPass.
Yeah.
So I think we can move on to legalities because we have to upscale our business, right?
Okay.
So many people are asking.
I'm not seeing that. Okay. So right now, let's say I eliminate the middleman. Okay. In this case, let's say Bob and Ted. Okay. Bob and Ted have a contract with iPass, and now you want that contract to be shown. It will not be shown. It won't. It doesn't work that way. And it is the same thing.
Sorry, sir. I think we're talking about the different documents. There was one document that was signed, like a congressional document.
Yes.
Signed by Noy Noy.
Okay.
I think that's public. So there's no point in hiding that one, right?
Well, here's the thing. We have moved away to a global platform now. So it has shifted.
Yeah, but our target is still the Philippines, right? So we must operate within the laws of the Philippines.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep. So, but we've moved away from that platform now.
So, okay, what you're saying is we don't need any permits from DTI, BIR, and the likes from the Philippines?
That's right. Because under our current premise right now, it's just like, okay, let me put it this way. Let's say, and this is that new thing about the internet, about online business, okay? Let's say you are an online merchant and you sell XYZ product, okay? And then, so you have it online. And then now I look online here in the U.S. and say, wow, Jim, you got a great product. I want to buy it. Okay, so I just go online and I buy it. Okay, so in this case, when I'm buying this, do I say, Jim, I love that product. I want to buy that, but can you give me all the documents that you have, okay, regarding legitimacy, all the legal paper that you have on this product or that you're actually here, in the U.S., so then, I know that I have that, the proper document to buy this, okay? See, that is the thing. It's just like Amazon. Amazon is all over. There's products everywhere. But people don't ask for this document because that under the quote online business these days, it's a whole different setup. Okay, I understand where you're trying to go, but it's actually a whole different setup. Like I said, when we move to phase 2 and phase 3, those documents that you're asking, yes, it is required. But right now, just like your business online, if you want to sell here in the U.S., you can. If you want to go to Canada, you can. You want to go to Europe, you can. That's just the protocol. And then, so with our way of offering, okay, the I-Fi service, it is the same. The only thing difference is that we enlisted a marketing force. But the marketing force, okay, we have our own contract that if you bring in customers, in this case, we're all customers, then we will be compensated according to, okay, our payment structure. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So like an MLM.
Yeah, so right now we are basically compensating our group, our team, okay, in a 5-tiered structure.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Can I raise my question?
Yes.
This is Mr. David Ramos Raquel of Zamboanga del Sur.
Okay, hold on, David. I will come back to you in just a second. I just want to make sure that Jim is clear, so that way we can complete one question and we can move on.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Sorry. For what you're saying with Amazon and Facebook, well, they're not directly providing the services themselves, right? So
One second. I'm going to mute first. Okay, Jim. Unmute yourself again. Sorry.
Okay. Thanks. As for Facebook and Amazon, they are all both platforms that provide services. So their documents are all clear, right, with the government in the US, especially.
Right.
But us, as a company that provides services directly, not as a platform, but providing tangible services, will we not have any problems?
Okay, so as far as our team is concerned, okay, we're providing the service that we're providing is we're actually team building and growing our marketing group. Okay, as long as we abide by the guidelines that a marketing company obeys, okay, then we fall within that. But as far as offering the service, we're actually the user of this service. We're creating our own group, and we're essentially creating a group of users within this app. This iPass is nothing more than an app that provides service. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and so in this capacity, okay, we are a marketing group, and as a marketing group, it's just like whether we have a group of 10 people or 100,000 people. Let's say, if I hire salespeople, for example, okay, direct salespeople to sell this service. And then so we went out and then start selling this service to different people. And, as long as our group brings in more customer, our marketing company pays according to that pay structure. And then in this case, okay, that as long as I don't break that agreement between our team, we're legitimate. Does that make sense? Because the legitimacy here is, it's not whether iPass is legitimate. We already know that is legitimate. The platform is legitimate. It is online. It is global. So I don't know if getting documents from iPass in this case is going to help. Okay, because it's already there. Okay, so then the next thing here then becomes, okay, what is my contract between Bob, Ted, and iPass? Okay. Well, that's a legal document that it's not a matter of, it's not, that contract is not public document. That is your contract as a general contractor and your subcontractor. That is
Okay. So my very last question, because I saw some chat from Miss Shine here.
okay.
So Connectph is registered legally in the USA as a company, the business.
Yeah, we are. We're an online business.
So it's registered with your government, you mean?
Yeah, we are registered.
Great. Okay. Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. So you see, it's all these things that we talk about when it comes to online business. It's a whole different ball game, and everything that we talked about, we're really within guidelines. We're not out of guideline. We're just right where it needs to be. So we're good. Hopefully, that is clear. I'm glad we spent some time on this because it is in the back of everyone's mind that oh yeah, we need this and we need that. The reality is we don't. Okay. The one thing that we will need, like I said, when we move to phase 2 and phase 3, we will need all that document because we're going to be operating big time in the Philippines, and not necessarily an app where the company itself will be present in the country. That makes sense?
Yes, thanks.
Okay. All right. Hey, David, if you are still here, go ahead and ask your question. Sorry about that.
Hi. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good.
Thank you for letting me to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay. I am what do you call this? I want to be connected as soon as possible.
Okay.
As soon as time. Because I love the service and I love the iPass. I make a review regarding iPass and how the Wi-Fi connection will be connected globally.
Yes.
My question is here. I am already downloaded the iPass app on my mobile device. My question is, when and where should I pay to activate my iPass app and have internet connection?
Okay. All right. So this is what I can tell you. Okay. Right now, what I'm doing is I am writing basically an update for everyone, so that way we know exactly how to. And then, by the way, you may need to update that app that you just downloaded, because the app that we have is more specific to our group. Okay, and so I don't think you have the correct version. So what I'm going to tell you here is we are hours away from launching. Okay, and then when we launch, we will tell you exactly, okay, the app, everything that you need, all the instructions that you need to get activation. So you kind of jump the gun, and you kind of jump the gun a little bit, but that's okay. You might need to uninstall and reinstall. What we will be giving you, but that's okay. Okay. You jumped the gun a little bit, but we are going through just some final things here on our end, and this thing here is ready to go. Okay, so that
you are the one giving the app to be downloaded. If that is the right iPass app. So this iPass app that is being downloaded, I will uninstall it right now and waiting for your instruction to be downloaded. A new iPass app came from you.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Okay. So right now we're actually trying to get everything all ready so that we're trying to avoid as much confusion as possible. And I know a lot of people had, jumped the gun and tried to do it on their own without the instructions. It's not going to work. Okay, it will not work. Just be patient. We're just about there now. And like I said, no longer are we just going to launch in the Manila area. We're going to be launching everywhere. Based on some of the conversations that I've had with a lot of different leaders, this is a very, very, very active group, and I know that with what we be able to connect, get everyone's connection here very, very quickly. So our time frame is still 3 to 6 months, but I think considering here's the thing about maybe even 60% of the population is actually just all in the bigger city, the metro Manila area and so forth. And so right off bat, when we start to grow this thing here, there's going to be millions and millions and millions of people that will have access. But then you got other cities that are big too, like Cebu and I don't know all of my cities, sorry, but it doesn't matter. Okay.
I am in Pagadian City, sir.
I am in Mulabi, Zamboanga del Sur, sir.
Okay. So like in your area, if you don't have service yet, like right now, let's say we start, you don't have service, but give it 1 month as you start to build your team, and then we're starting to add SSIDs, and then all the towers, we're adding to it. The next month will change, and then now you're going to have service. So that's kind of where we're at. Okay. Hopefully that helped answer your question there, David.
Sir, last question. How many days the prime time of our launching day?
We're not counting days anymore. We're counting hours now.
Oh my God.
That's good. That's good, sir.
Okay. Yeah, we're very, 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 very close. We're, like I said, I am in the process of writing the company update right now to really let people know that we're ready to go. So once we have that all done, we got some other loose ends that we have to do, and we're ready to go. So we're very, very, very close.
Good to hear that, sir. Very good to hear that, because my team is already all asking where we should be connected and where should be having an internet service of Connectph Alliance.
Yep.
I am affiliate members with 100 direct referrals.
Okay, good. Oh my gosh. See, and then you have to let your team know that when we open up the whole nation, not everyone is going to get service from day one, but we can do something about it very, very quickly. Okay, so just let them know that is going to be the case. All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
To me, really good. I think Kiko, you had some question.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah. Morning. It's late morning here. Late morning.
Okay, so I figure every time I say good morning or good evening, I just know that I'm only 50% right, and that's good for me.
Yeah. Anyway, sir, as far as marketing is concerned, are we coming up with new videos, new PowerPoint presentations? So as soon as we launch, we have materials to also present to people. Coming up?
So we're very close to having that. Since we're launching it, because I was hoping that I would have actually the time to get all that worked out as well before we launch, but it's actually taking me away, with all the other technical issues, taking me away from having to, the time to put all that together. But I hear you're an expert in this, Kiko.
I can definitely help you.
We need. So there are certain things that I might want to consult with you about. But we have other leaders as well that I am consulting with, and maybe we can come up with something that is not only from my perspective, but I want to get it so that we can make the perspective a little bit more localized.
Yeah, that would be great, sir.
Okay, I will be in touch with you sometimes today, if that's okay, and then we can discuss some things. We have most of the materials to really put things together, so it shouldn't take that long.
All right. Thank you for that, sir.
Okay, very good. Next questions.
This may be Richard. Good evening.
Okay, is this
Good evening, sir.
Nance?
Yeah, Nance. This is
Okay.
Nance. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm from Baguio City. Hello, Richard.
Yes, I can hear you. What city?
Baguio.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Masama ko.
That's in the Metro Manila area, isn't it?
No, it's 250 kilometers north of Manila.
Oh, that's far. Okay.
Okay. I can see that you have a big vision. And if I am going to analyze it, it's too good to be true.
Okay.
How can the affiliates and would-be affiliates in areas without signal access the network?
Okay. You want me to answer that right now?
Yes, please.
Okay. So again, this is the process that we're going through. Okay. There are just millions and millions of SSIDs out there. So when we grow, let me mute. Okay, there's millions and millions of SSIDs out there, and so as we grow, we're gonna, our network will continue to grow that way. I think your question pertains to, okay, you're in an area that where you don't have very many SSIDs, for example. Okay, if you're in those areas, then we've already talked about this. That we will not know. Our system will not know where all these weak areas will be until we get moving a little bit here. Then we start to collect, SSIDs in all the major areas. Then we will identify the weak points, the weak areas. Then, then based on demand, on all these things, we will be incorporating our own mesh equipment in those areas as we grow. This is how we are going to cover the country. We know that we're not going to be able to cover everyone all at once, but we need data. We need information that, okay, you know what, we got good coverage here now. Everything is good. People are getting good service and stuff like that. This area is looking good. This area is looking good. But we've got a lot of demand over here. Everything's still weak. This is where we kick in. But until that point, it is very, very difficult to determine that until we get going. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Granting that we already identified as months go by, and we have all the data already, you would be installing mesh routers or access points?
Yes.
Okay. Now, with that, do you have any...
And there are other ways too, okay? Outside of the SSIDs, okay, there are other ways that we can actually work with with ISP companies, and there are a lot of different ways that we can go about it. But before we even get there, okay, we need to get past this stage. And once we get past this stage, the system's pretty smart, and our marketing team is pretty demanding. And so we know we know that as we get going here, we're going to have a pretty good idea where the next focus is going to be.
Okay. What particular mesh equipment are you going? Do you have in mind in particular?
Oh, that would be up to the engineer. All I know is that this is how down the road. This is how we are going to grow.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I had a training with mesh equipment in Hong Kong, especially P2 wireless.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
there's a lot of things that are popping up everywhere, and so I'm not gonna be able to answer you any more than basically the just top level answer at this point, that what the intent of the company has in mind.
Okay. Now, somebody enrolled me in here, and I was given this affiliate number. I forgot her affiliate number, and I also forgot my affiliate number. Is there any way I could recall this?
Yes. You can go ahead, go to our website, and go to the contact page. And then, when you get there, go ahead and just say the same thing. Give your name, your email address, and your phone number too, because we can cross-reference what is already registered, what was already registered in the system, and then we'll be able to recover that.
Okay, copy that. Now, for now, we cannot access anything.
Not until we open up.
Yeah, okay. So you told me that we are just hours away from launching.
Yeah.
When we launch, are we going to launch the marketing only, or we can already access after launching?
Yeah. So when we launch, our marketing side, we're just waiting for the technology launch. Okay. So when I'm saying launch, we're waiting for the technology launch to take place, so that way we can start receiving service. So that's the definition of this launch.
Yeah, as far as I don't know if I heard it right. No, if you're going to launch it, it would be all over the Philippines already.
Yes.
Okay. How can? So if we launch, we can already access. How can we access if here in Baguio City it cannot be? Launched simultaneously with the Manila.
Yeah. So we're going back to that same thing. When we launch, not all areas will be able to have a connection right away, because we're based on what we've seen. Okay, our timeline is still 3 months, 6 months to be able to provide nationwide connectivity. So in areas that are weak, like I said, it will be service will be expanded by more of our affiliates, being active, and then growing more users, and then therefore adding more SSIDs, and then until we get past that stage of, we got a good number here, good number here, good number here, and then in your area there, at that point, let's say you got a group of 50,000 people that really needs this. We're going to be there first. We're going to be there because the demand is right there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, concerning the CNMS, since it's no longer functional, and a lot of affiliates are telling me that I can help getting all SSIDs or and registering it or whatever. But it has to be manual. Is there any way we can make this easier?
We're working on that right now. That's why we're really not releasing it yet, because that is the goal. The goal is to really simplify this to a point where almost anybody can help add new SSID.
Right.
So that is very, very close to being available.
Okay. Sige, that would be all for now. And thank you so much, Richard, for the information. Thank you so much.
Okay, good. Well, those are very, very good questions. I'm glad you asked those. Okay, next question, please.
Hello, Sir Richard.
Yes.
It's me, Ray. Ray from Cebu.
Yes. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, sir. Thank you.
Good. And what was your name again? Sorry, I missed it.
Ray Masada.
Ray. Okay. Ray.
Yeah, Ray from Cebu. We're neighbors with Sir Kiko.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
Yes, actually, sir, I have 3 of my friends joined today, but I'm not receiving any notification in my email. Unlike way back like weeks ago or months, I would like to know what happened.
Okay. So as we speak now, for some reason, we don't have any issue with any other email platform other than Yahoo. I'm actually working with our hosting and our developer right now to try to address, why Yahoo is delaying the notification sent out. Or I wonder, is it Yahoo that you guys have that mean?
It's Gmail. I'm using Gmail.
And then even Gmail is not going out?
Yeah, I'm not receiving any more notification. Unlike before, like if there's someone, like a friend of mine will join me, automatically, like seconds, I can receive.
Okay, all right. So I was told to wait a couple hours, and test it again. So it's been like 3-4 hours already. So I will go back and talk to those guys again after this meeting, and we'll see. But yes, I am aware that there is delay in notifications, email notifications as we speak. And then at the same time, for issues that we have with our affiliate, we are actually putting together a help desk on our website as well. It is getting integrated as we speak, so I'm hoping that will also be available here in the next. I was. With these technology thing, they tell you, oh yeah, it'll be available in 3 hours, and you go check in 3 hours and nothing happens. Okay, so, but yeah, I have been in constant communication to get those 2 things to be back online. The help desk is a brand new thing that we are incorporating, and that will give resolution issues, quick feedback, and then we can help people like David earlier. He forgot his password or he forgot his ID or whatever. That's going to help out a lot. So we are putting all these things together. Everything. I'm really because we are launching hours from now, and gotta get all that working. So otherwise, I'm not gonna sleep.
Right, we're very excited for that. That's what I'm excited because like weeks ago, I received 2 emails, giving me instruction to change my password, and I wondered why I'm receiving 2 passwords, and then I used the other one, and now it's okay.
Okay. So here's what happened.
For me.
For some of our affiliates, we need to fix your account, and due to at one point, this was sometimes in November. Our system, it was right in between system migration. When we were migrating data from one to the next, some people have 2 numbers. One on a new and then the reason why they do that is they registered right at the time when we were doing the migration. Okay, and then so it did affect quite a few people, and it's unfortunate. They happen to be registering right at that time, and so I'm still if any of you have that issue, okay, where you're getting all of a sudden you're losing your downline because all of a sudden you got another number, okay, issued to you or something like that, then you happen to be registered around that time, and I need to know if you have that. We want to address that with our new database, because we on version 2 of our software, we've upgraded to the server side database now, to where I don't think we're going to be running into that kind of thing anymore. Our back office is very, very robust now. We're hoping that we're not going to have that same issues, but just right off bat, email is giving us another issue. So we hope to resolve this. I've been on this for the last 48 hours, trying to get that done. So we will get that addressed, and hopefully that all the emails will come out. Now, if you don't have it resolved, let's say within 6 or 7 hours from now, okay, go to the contact page and put your comment there, so that way we can one, we know that you still have that issue, and 2, we want to help solve that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Very good. Next question. Okay, I got another 15 minutes on here, and then I got another meeting coming up. So, any more questions?
Hello, Sir Richard. How are you?
Is this Dax?
Yes.
Is this Dax?
Yeah, it's me, Dax. How are you?
Very good.
Okay, thank you. I
am
will.
Dax also.
There are 2 ducks. The quack quack. By the way, I'm calling from Australia, and I can ask a question like I've been recruiting a lot of affiliates in the Philippines, and as well as in different countries, and the number that I use to fill up is the number that I bought when I was in the Philippines. So it means it's a Philippine SIM card.
Okay.
And then when this is operating and it's the system is already there, how would a people like overseas like us can earn the commission compared to the people in the Philippines, because they are using it actively when it's operational. But how about here in the Philippines? The SIM card doesn't work. I have to go to the Philippines to work.
Okay, so let me address that again for international people. Okay, so as we mentioned earlier, in order, let's say you got like you said, you got a lot of affiliates that you have in your group, but yet you're outside of the country. Now that we are a global platform, okay, chances are you're going to be able to access this service as you go to different locales and so forth, even over there. So the answer to your question is, are you going to be able to get compensated? Yes, you are, but you still have to be an active member. Now, what does that mean?
Yep, please explain.
So being an active member means that even if you're outside of the country, if you want to override your team here in the Philippines, okay, you still have to pay your $350, and here is why. Okay, that $350, everyone. So in a way, that $350 makes it so that your account is active, and And now that you're active, all the members that you have in your group, you're going to be able to override all the effort that you put in. And this is a pretty much a majority consensus of all the leaders that I have spoke with, that in order to override your team,
Yep.
okay, you would have to be an active member, and that's how we will basically do. We're just going to make that the case for everyone, that if you have a team and you're overriding, you also have to be an active member, because that also contributes to the overall success of everyone in the group as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Only just one more follow-up question regarding that answer. Is the number that we use, because I have my number here in Australia and as well as in the Philippines, yeah? But I use the Philippine SIM number. Then my question is it really relevant to the app base?
In this case, the only thing that is relevant is for communication purpose. Okay, now that we're a global platform. So for communication purpose, okay, we definitely, if there is one thing in there that you have to have, that needs to be real, because we're going to communicate with you in two ways.
Okay.
One, the first protocol will be email. Your email has to be an active email.
Yep.
Okay?
It is, yeah.
And if it is not an active email, I encourage, and in fact, it's mandatory that you go back, log in to your back office and double check, make sure your email is correct. Okay? That's number one. Okay? Because that is the only way that, and we may be changing, okay, though, down the road, we may not use the, our affiliate ID, because as we continue, what I'm thinking is, as we continue to go to different countries and stuff like that, affiliate ID gets mistyped and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But people, we can always, use the email, which is separate, from one country to the next. We can always, use that as an ID. And, and so right now, every affiliate need to go and double check their back office, make sure that the email is correct.
Active.
We will communicate with you that way with instructions, and after 2 or 3 tries, no answer, we're going to try to communicate with you with the phone number that you have there. Okay? But the first step that we're going to take will be your email.
Okay. It makes sense. Thank you very much. And last question. When we say we are few hours away, does it mean 24 hours, 48, 72, and so on? How many hours?
Well, I can tell you this, okay? I'm just receiving text right now as well, and this is, that's why I have to be done with this meeting here, because I got that meeting coming up. We're really just solidifying pretty much everything that we need to get the system ready to launch. So that's essentially my next meeting.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello. Yep. I'm here.
Yep. Yeah. So just know that we're pretty much there. We're just making putting together final touches right now, just to make sure everything is all good. That when we say it's ready to go, that you know exactly what to do.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your reply.
Sorry, what was that?
Thank you so much for your answer.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so actually, I need to prepare for my next meeting here. Just keep an eye out right now. Log into your back office. check your email, but keep an eye out on the corporate update, because the next update that everyone receive will be protocols on how to what you need to do to get activations and all that kind of stuff. That will be the next thing.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
So
sir.
we're very, very close. Very, very close. We're there now. Okay.
We're all
thank you, everyone.
excited.
I hope the meeting was helpful. I hope the information given today at least gives you some additional information. We will have more meeting, and we will be announcing more meetings as we go. But
Sir Chad,
yes.
I want to
yeah.
tell everyone, sir,
Yeah.
the Zoom meeting group, sir.
Okay.
Everyone must join there to be updated for the
Okay.
friends.
Yeah. So yeah. Mark Dell volunteered to help organize some of the Zoom meetings that we're going to have. So I will use his help as well. And then he's been very good at informing everyone to be on here. So we got a full house. We've got 99 people on here right now, and so that's good. So yeah, when we have the next one set, I definitely will be communicating with you, Martel.
Okay, sir.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I need to jump on. Get ready for this next meeting. Thank you very much, and we will be talking to everyone here again very soon.
Okay, so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Latest
Thank you.
uploaded.
This is actually
section.
this is a good Christmas present for everyone, I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We are all excited.
Yeah. Well, happy holiday, everyone. That's
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So much.
Bye.
okay. All right. Okay. Bye bye now.
Bye.